This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This is your boy Blak and kind of forgot that this was actually coming on, so I didn't watch it until well after. The Sony had a new state of play. Now, I'm going to reiterate what they reiterated to us so you guys will know. So if you don't want to hear the opinions of what's going to be talked about, click off right now, because they came out and said probably about a week before this came out that it was just basically going to be a overview of some indie games. You're going to get a couple of like PS4 and PS5 games that you'd already been told about, some updates, and that was it. No hardware stuff, no other information, just those set of games. That's it. They kind of reinforced that because, of course, people were going to be looking for stuff like what's the price of the PS5, when is it coming out, blah blah blah, hardware details, all that stuff. So they made sure to throw that message out in the beginning and said this is just like a bunch of indie games and updates on some of the stuff that we've shown before. So it was about 45 minutes, which there was a lot of stuff shown in that 45 minutes. One game in particular that was the belle of the ball and now may not even make it, from what people are saying. But we'll get to that in a second. So let's just go ahead and run through these real quick. They start off with some Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time gameplay. Game looks solid. They have some new different game mechanics, including a new mode called inverted mode, where they kind of remix the levels and add new like things, not just like visual nuances, but the way that the maps are set up kind of changed the gameplay and how you would attack these maps, adding some extra playability to the game. You can play as multiple characters. Looks very, very clean. They talked about Hitman 3 having a VR mode, which will allow you to play the entire current Hitman trilogy through VR. That's coming out, I believe it's January 21st. We know it's at least for PlayStation VR. They didn't say if it was coming to the PC platform, so that was interesting. I think that would be a really cool experience, just playing as Agent 47, doing the things that he does in the game in first person like that, through VR. There's an anniversary edition of Braid coming out. They buffed up the visuals and things like that. So I've never played Braid, but I've heard good things about it. So if you're a fan of Braid, it is coming to the PS4 soon. Showed a game called The Pathless, which was kind of I actually kind of like the style of that game. You're playing like as an archer, and archery helps with the movement. It reloads your like movement meter, and there's like all types of different ways that you can unlock puzzles and things like that with it. You have a pet eagle that you need to take care of that can help you navigate the map as well, and you can utilize that in all different ways. It looks pretty cool. It looks clean. They showed Spelunky 2, showed some gameplay, gave some updates on what you're gonna get, talking about the multiplayer, the universe, and you got a release date. September 15th is when that's coming out. I need to play Spelunky. I actually own Spelunky and I've never played it. It's sad how many games that I own and have not touched in my backlog. Genshin Impact coming in fall 2020. Looks okay. Now here's the game that caused the ruckus yesterday. Aeon Must Die. So when I saw this, it was like a side scroller. Looks like a cool beat 'em up, and I'm sitting there looking at it like, yo, this game like style, I'm really digging the vibe, the aesthetics of it, like the art style, all that. I was like, yo, this looks like I would fucking love to play this. I was like really excited, and I noticed now after the show, I went on Twitter to see if like there was any buzz, and I actually saw that this game was trending. I was like, oh, I wonder if people are shitting on it or they're like me, they're high on it. As soon as I get there and I'm looking through, see a couple of things like, yeah, the game looks really cool. Then I see this long note like, uh-oh, and I'm like, what? Apparently, there's some issues with the developers where apparently the entire dev team quit because of abusive work situations, fucking lawsuits, harassment, all types of crazy bullshit. Speculation that this IP was stolen by the people developing the game, all types of stuff. And it's like, someone even tweeted, like, it looks like this game's dead before it's even arrived. So this game is mired in controversy. It looks so good to me, and now it probably ain't going to be like, I don't know if it's coming out or not. Like, that is wild. Like, I've never seen anything like that. Like, the fall from grace, so fast, so fucking fast. Unknown mutanym. I don't know, it was like, the art style for that looked cool, but I just wasn't really understanding that. But that's coming in December. They showed some Bugsnax gameplay. I feel like Bugsnax is going to end up being one of those games that everybody's going to be playing or streaming for some odd reason, just because of the absurdity of it. Don't ask me why. But you'll see that coming in December. I mean, not December, sorry. Sometime next year, I think. They showed Star Wars Vader Immortal, a VR Star Wars game. So you can run around flinging lightsabers and doing force powers. Yeah, cool. Expansion for Control called the AWE expansion. Basically, it's some Alan Wake type gameplay within the world of Control, which kind of weird. That comes August 27th. They showed a game called Auto Chess. Wasn't really interested, but for those who are into it, October 31st is when that come out. Game called The Pedestrian. Looks like more of a puzzle-based type game. Then they showed a couple of games that they said were coming just to PS5. Now, when they say just to PS5, I'm sure it doesn't mean that it's not coming to other platforms. Just like, generationally speaking, for them, PS5 is where you're going to get this. Hood, Outlaws, and Legends seems like a Robin Hood-esque type game where you're playing as a bunch of like thieves who rob from the rich, give to the poor, but you also have rival gangs, I guess, which is so weird, that are also trying to rob from the poor and give to the rich. And you kind of, I guess you're messing up their business, so you guys are fighting amongst this thing. Kind of a weird concept to me, but okay. Alright. Have at it. Noble Thieves. Tim. Also, I don't really remember much about that for some reason. It just came and went for me. Then they finished up the show with some Godfall gameplay. I gotta say, don't look that interesting to me. It really don't. Nothing they showed about it made me say, oh yeah, God. Like, I remember when the trailer and things first came out, people were like, oh man, it looks so pretty, or it's so cool. Yeah, it just looks, it's mad to me. Having seen gameplay, yeah, I'm not sure, like why, but I just didn't get anything from that. So, but that was the overall gist of the show. A couple of things that were interesting to me. We got some drama out of it, which is funny with the Aeon Must Die game. But just a quick little thing that had a couple of highlights here. Nothing special. I guess just a time passer in a lot of ways. Anyway, as always, you guys feel free to hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. It's your boy Blak, making send them out. Deuces.